Hello. It is Wednesday afternoon and it has been a while, hasn't it? Well, I know I have not commented a lot and I have been out of touch, but I have been able to keep up with most of the videos within a week or two. So I feel pretty good about that. If you haven't heard from me, it's not because I'm not watching. I am watching. I generally only comment when I really have something to say, and I'll usually send a private video to do that. That is just my preferred method of communication. But wow, you guys are all amazing and doing great. Janie, you look beautiful, and your attitude always impresses me. I just think you're wonderful. Deb, you look wonderful. Mary, my God, that new picture of you is gorgeous, and you're doing great, and I'm so happy for you to be out of the threes. And Timmy, you're looking good. And Nat, you are so funny. I just love watching your stuff, and I keep up with you on the MySpace blog as well. And I'm so thrilled that you're at this on this side of the surgery, and you're doing so well. And I know I'm missing a billion people. And hello and welcome to all my new subscribers who've sent such lovely, thoughtful comments and emails. And if you had questions for me, I will respond. I will get to it. October, I guess I took the month off. Yeah. As of October 22nd, I was 17 months post-op. My current loss is 261 pounds in 17 months. Completely happy. I think that is even up from the last video I did, because I did gain 5 pounds in October, although I'm down 3 of those now. October was completely void of any structure or routine or really good decision making. Actually, no, I'm just kidding, not that bad. But everything really did kind of go into the spin cycle in October. I was gone a lot. My sister and I took our kids and went to Vegas for a week, and we're on vacation down there. I came back. I had, I don't know, 5-6 days at home, and then I turned around and left again and went and spent a long weekend in Seaside. We had a condo on the beach, and that was lovely. I was dating. I am dating. We'll get back to that. But my routine and my everyday, how things had been very consistently for months and months and months, all of a sudden just went tits up. And, you know, nothing. I managed to walk most days. I'm still getting my walking in somehow. Most days, not like it was. And working out has just been crap. I just really haven't. And I'll tell you, towards the end of October, I started noticing what, you know, between being on vacation, I was also dating, I was also going out and seeing friends, going to parties, having this other, you know, being involved again in a social life. What I found out by going to that extreme of just being gone all the time is in October I had 2 days to myself. I'm used to being alone 24/7. So I still need a lot of alone time. I like living alone. I like being alone. The one thing, though, that I truly miss is that August and September I had really got into the routine of getting up every morning, working out, hopping in the car, going and doing a hike for 3 miles, and then starting the day. And starting my day that way gave me, I was alone. It was time for me alone. It was my reflection time, my thought time, my prayer time. And it made me feel good physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually to start my day that way. What I noticed into October was that I wasn't feeling like I had been. And I really missed that. I missed that time. I missed that part of my routine. And so I'm going to put that back on the list of that's my priority. And that was the thing, is I had moved it off the priority list and made these other things priority. And I think sometimes that's fine. I don't have any guilt or shame. I don't feel bad for October. I had a lot of fun, and it's not like I did anything wrong, but I have figured out the things that I was doing right that I need to bring back into my daily life, and that is definitely one of them. I definitely need to start my day alone and do the workout and the hike and have that time. I need that. My days go so much better when I start that way, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally. It just gives me what I need, and I really missed it. And so it was good for me to, I think, maybe kick it down a notch on the priority list and replace it with something else, and see that that's just not how that's going to work for me. But there's always going to come time in life where you're not going to be able to do the same thing every day the same way. And, life happens and you go on vacation and you eat different and you exercise different and all that. And that's okay. So long as you come back to it. And that's basically where I'm at. It's like, okay, October was like play month. And now it's time to be serious about shit again. I'm obviously not going to be eating at Spago and any of the other lovely restaurants that Vegas provides. And, it's just time to get back into my own routine and stuff. But I did have a good month, and I learned a lot about myself and what I need. And I learned what things that I've incorporated in my life have made big differences for me. And definitely that morning routine needs to come back. And I definitely need to get back on the better eating schedule. I mean, I was in Vegas for a week. That's 7 days of eating out. And in Seaside, it was, while we did cook at home a couple of times, I mean, it's vacation. And yeah, so that wasn't really the priority. And that's fine too. I don't have any guilt or shame or regret about any of that either. I didn't lose anything this month. That's my own fault. And I'm okay with that. I'd do it all again just exactly the same way. I had fun. So now, this month it will be a little, I'm slowing things down and putting things back in their proper priority in my list. So, yeah. Dating is interesting. What I really know is that I don't want to live with anybody. I don't like people in my space. I like living alone. So I don't know what that means as far as, long-term relationships and things like that. But I do not want to live with anybody. I don't want to spend that much of my time with anybody else. But me. That's the truth. So that's been a little bit interesting. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm lucky in that the people I'm dating are actually a couple of them are longtime friends of mine. So there's familiarity there.
Ring, ring.
And there's one of them now. And so it's nice that it's not so nerve-wracking. And, they all knew I had the surgery, and so there wasn't a lot of that. But that was the other thing that came up. It's like, well, when do you tell somebody? And I've heard other people talk about that, and I'm going to tell you right now. It's one of the first things I tell somebody. I just, for me, it's a big part of my life because I'm still in a state of transition and all of that. There's a lot that happens and goes on with me emotionally and physically that, you just need to know that this is what I'm in the midst of right now. And if you don't want to deal with it, that's fine. There's the door. I'm not, and it just seems to me that you get asked to dinner a lot, and it's such a waste. It's such a waste for me to go to dinner, to go out and eat. And there are things that happen. There's burping that happens. Sometimes I throw it up. And you're going to pay for something, and I'm going to eat 4 bites of it. So I always want to kind of just go, we could do anything else. Or you just need to understand that if we're going to go eat, this is what it's going to be like. So I don't know. The whole thing's just been a little interesting maneuvering, but it's not as big a thrill as some people find it. For me, I would be fine to not be dating, but it has helped me to figure out that I am nowhere near ready to be in any kind of serious, committed relationship with anybody at this time or any time in the real near future. I really am real happy with being alone and how my life is kind of playing out right now. So Somebody had a question about how does the band stop you from eating when you are somebody who eats when they aren't hungry. And I'm just going to tell you, because physically it's just not possible. I can want it all I want, and I certainly have my moments, but the band with the restriction, there's just no way to physically put that food in there. So it's not a matter of me sitting here being strong and all of that in my conviction, because in my weak moments, if it wasn't for my band, I'd eat myself stupid, at least in some of them. So it really is just a matter of it physically restricts your ability to do so. And as always, I am over my time, so I am going to let you all go for now. I will try and get a couple more videos posted this week, and I have a couple of videos I want to send out to some of you. So anyway, I hope you guys are all experiencing great success, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye.